Hi, this is Cameron with iPropertyManagement.com, and today I'm going to do a quick review and walkthrough of TurboTenant's tenant screening services. So first of all, I want to take a look at the price. And here they advertise that it's $45 with premium. They don't go into much detail here, but premium costs $99 per year, and it also gives you an extra income insights report. If you don't pay the $99 per year, it's $55 per application and screening fee, and you do not get the income insights report. So once we go through the walkthrough here, you'll see a little bit more about what's involved there. So first of all, you'll go ahead and create a landlord account. It takes about 30 seconds, which is much better and faster and more efficient than other tenant screening services. And then you come back here to this excellent dashboard. Everything looks fantastic, and you can see right off the bat that they have a lot of different services for property managers. Now, I like that they have these two options here to either screen a tenant or invite to apply. The screen a tenant process only takes 30 seconds and only asks for the most basic information that you need in order to screen somebody. The invite to apply gives them a longer, more thorough, full application process, along with the option to get tenant screening reports. So we're going to want to go to invite to apply because I think that's how most landlords are probably going to do this process. You're taken to this page where you can add in just the quick information for the person you want to invite. And then you'll see here kind of what I mentioned before, included with premium for $45. If you click on it, it gives you a little bit more information. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move ahead with the $55 report here, and we'll click invite. And then this email will be sent to your applicant, and then they click on that, and then they are taken to an application process. Now, before I dive in, I just want to say that this application process is one of the best that I've ever seen. You will see that they ask pretty much all the most important information that you'd want, but they do it in a way that doesn't feel like it's going to take 10 or 20 minutes to fill it out. You go through it and it feels like it flows, it feels easy, it feels simple, and it doesn't take very long. So we'll go ahead and click start new application. First of all, we will get this quick sign up page, and so they can create an account. We'll go ahead and fill that out. On the next page, we'll see the ability to put in a desired move-in date, to put in any co-signers, and how many people are going to be living at the property. Next, your applicant can put in their current address and any past addresses. This next page will gather a simple employment history about where they work now and where they have worked in the last 5 years. Next, your applicant can put in any other sources of income that they have, as well as their current bank or financial institution. This makes more sense if they are if they are getting an income verification report. Otherwise, this isn't going to do much for your reports at the end. Here, your applicant is going to put in some general information, and it's a nice page where when it asks questions about a pet, and if you say yes, they get the chance to fill in some information here so that you as the landlord can make a better decision. Will you have a vehicle? If you say yes, you can put in the make, model. Do you smoke? Yes. Do you have any special requests or requirements we should be aware of? For example, if you have a disability, you can mention that you'd like a ramp or something like that, or you'd like to be able to pay your rent electronically or in person or whatever that may be. Next, we come to a really handy page where the applicant can mention if they have been evicted or if they have been guilty of any crimes or if they've been involved in a bankruptcy. And if they say yes, they can explain. Now, I like this page because a lot of landlords will turn people away if they have an eviction or bankruptcy or a criminal record. But if it's something that they can reasonably explain away, like, hey, this happened a long time ago, I was young, here was the situation, blah, blah, blah. And if everything else on their application looks pristine, then it kind of makes sense to not just turn away someone, especially when they can adequately explain here. And then on the next page, they'll put in their emergency contact. Now your applicant can upload any pertinent documents such as their photo ID, proof of income, and other documents. I do want to warn you away from relying solely on these proof of income statements that are uploaded, because there are a lot of resources online where people can fake these. So be sure to contact their current and past employers. And you'll see that we're already done with the process. It goes by really fast when you're filling this out. And I've seen other applications ask for pretty much the exact same amount of information, but feel like they take 2 to 3 times longer. So this is great for a landlord because it means that your applicants are more likely to fill out the whole application. They won't get bored or distracted. They'll be able to go through the whole process and you'll have another applicant for your property. So here they'll go ahead and they'll pay the $55. So then you will get notified that there is a new report for you to look at. And you can find that in your members area. Here you can click on applicants and you'll see the information for your applicant here. You click on view applicant and these are what the reports are going to look like. You'll see here that we actually paid to have a real report pulled for a real person. So that's why here I just have screenshots and then there'll be some information that's redacted to protect privacy. So first you'll see a credit report and you'll see this really nice graphic where it mentions a score and you'll see that TransUnion verified this person's identity and you'll see some simple score factors. Moving down, you'll see an address history, an employment history, and you can actually verify this against what they put in the application just to make sure that they're telling the truth and all those things. Now, just a quick profile summary. They have 33 trade lines. These are open credit accounts, or actually open and closed credit accounts within a certain time frame. And then scrolling down, you can see a really helpful trade line summary. And what you'll want to look at here, the most important, is this total, and then you can look at the payment. So this right here will tell you how much their debt payments are each month. And with that, you can calculate an accurate debt to income ratio, which is a much more effective metric than rent to income ratio. And then here's another little summary of their trade lines, their balance total, their total credit limit. Then you'll also be able to dive deep into each of their trade lines if you want to. For example, here's a mortgage. You can see that everything's been paid on time. Nothing's past due. You can see what their limit is, their balance, all that sort of stuff. Moving on, you'll see a criminal and eviction report, but then it'll also include collections and any public reports. So overall, let's start with the good. They have a beautiful, simple process all the way around, all the way from landlord sign up, all the way through inviting your applicants to apply. And then the actual application process is fantastic. It's intuitive, it's quick, and then the reports look beautiful. And the application itself is very thorough. It's going to give you all the information that you're going to need in order to make a decision. Unfortunately, there are some downsides. They only give you the most basic reporting. As I scroll through here, you can see it's only credit report and then criminal, eviction, public, and collections. It's missing some pretty basic reports that other tenant screening services have, such as sex offender and terrorist checks. It's not going to check if they've written bad checks in the past or a number of other reports that other tenant screening services have. And then, of course, the income verification is only if you are purchasing the yearly membership. So probably the biggest downside, though, is overall cost. If you are not purchasing the yearly membership, it's going to cost you $55 a piece. There are a lot of applicants who are going to see that number, and they're going to decide that it's not worth applying to your property. And even if you do pay the $99, it's still $45, which is more reasonable, but still kind of in the mid to high end of tenant screening costs that we've seen, especially when you're not getting a whole ton on the reporting side. So that's my review of TurboTenant. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.